Stock dividend. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Business Ideas. In this video, we will be talking about stock dividends and how to make money with them. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our latest uploads. Now, without further ado, let's begin with today's video. A dividend is the amount of money that a company pays to its shareholders out of the profit it makes. A dividend is the payment a company's shareholders receive from the company's earnings. People buy shares in different companies, which technically means that they buy a part of that company's stock. So, when the company profits off that stock, it means the shareholder profits off of it. The shareholder will get a certain amount depending on the company's profit and the number of shares he owns in that company. To break it down, let us say that a company has 1,000,000 shares of stock and each share is worth $1. Upon making $1 million of profit, each shareholder, if he or she owns one share, will receive $1. Suppose a shareholder owns 100 shares out of 1,000,000 shares, he or she will receive $100. Dividends are sometimes paid quarterly. However, some companies pay semi-annually or annually. Here is a funny thing to know about dividends before going into details. Companies are not legally obligated to pay dividends to common shareholders. By now, you might be saying that WTF word, but believe me, that is what it is. Another important thing to note, not things but actually things, is 3 types of dates. Declaration date. A declaration date is a date on which the company announces that there is going to be a dividend. Ex-dividend date. Ex-dividend is the date before which you need to buy if you want to qualify for the upcoming dividend. Payment date. That is the date when all the shareholders of a company receives dividends. It is important to know that simply buying a stock on the day a company pays a dividend does not mean you are getting paid that day. To receive a dividend, you must buy a share before the record date. This is because the transactions of stock take some time, and those who buy on or after the ex-dividend date are not entitled to receive this upcoming dividend. So, you must keep in mind that you must buy the stock of a company before the record date to officially be entitled to a dividend. It is equally important to remember that dividends are not guaranteed and also liable to price fluctuation. Companies that pay high dividends may not be able to sustain over time, and if these dividends are then cut, will send stock price tumbling. Suppose a company pays 4% of yields, which refers to a profit guaranteed by an investment over a certain period of time, and you buy shares of $100. You will get $4 of yield. But remember, companies paying like 20% or more than 20% yield really raises some red flags, because that is not sustainable over a long period of time. So chances are that they will soon reduce this dividend or will just cut it to zero. Before I show you where to invest, there are things that you should keep in mind before investing in stock market. Assess your risk profile. Bear in mind that investing all that you have can be risky. So I advise you to invest only that money you can afford to lose. Learn to control your emotions. If you have invested in a stock market and you think that it is near to a loss, then sell it. Avoid unnecessary tips. People often get tips from social media or from people who really don't know what stock market is. So do not be swayed by these ideas and consult experts. Manage your money for stock investment. Managing money means that you should look for a safe way to get money for investment, rather than depending solely on borrowed money. Suppose you borrow money using collateral and soon you lose that money. You'll end up being broke. Now that you know what is stock dividend, let's get to the part where I am going to show how you can earn money by investing in stocks. Alliance Bernstein Holding LP. Now, this is going to be interesting because this company pays a handsome amount in dividends. This is an investment management firm that provides management services. The company provides investment management services to public and private employees' benefit plans, public employees' retirement funds, foundations, insurance companies, endowments, banks, pension funds, and high net worth individuals in the United States and around the world. This company pays a pretty solid dividend of 10.14%. One share is worth $37.24. Now, this will come to a 0.95 USD quarterly dividend and a 3.97 USD yearly dividend. Another interesting thing about this company is that the payout has a history of growing at 14% a year, and the company pays about 100% of its adjusted earnings. Arbor Realty Trust Incorporation, ABR. Arbor Realty Trust is a direct lender to multifamily, senior housing, healthcare, and other commercial properties. A share at present will cost $12.32 per share. Upon this, you will receive a 12.67% dividend, which makes up about 0.39 USD every quarter. The good thing about this is that the dividend recorded has witnessed a 16% yearly increase. Enbridge, $ENB. Enbridge is a Canadian-based multinational pipeline company that manages the longest and most expensive pipeline in North America. Right now, one share of one company is $51.46 with an amazingly stable record. Their current dividend percentage is 7.16%, which is quite profitable. This means that if you invest $100, you will get back $7.16. And per share, you will get a yearly dividend of $3.44. Union Pacific Corporation. Rails are noisy and they are fast, but we are not concerned with whether they are fast, noisy or not. We want to make money off of them. The Union Pacific Corporation is paying $1.30 per share yearly. A share of this company is worth $197.25. I know that the dividend rate is really low compared to the share price. It is a great opportunity, especially of those who can afford to buy shares of this company. I would really suggest it because of the stability we can see in its business over the years. Exxon Mobil Corp. This is an American-based corporation, a giant in the oil and gas business, and its headquarters is in Texas. This company is paying a reasonable dividend of $4.11 per share. One share of this company is worth $85.75. Compared to the Union Pacific Corporation, I think it's pretty profitable. And the oil and gas prices keep on rising, making it another opportunity for you. Because when the company's share price rises, you can sell it, make more profit. This company's share was 8% last year. Due to its share getting doubled, its percentage dropped. PPL Corporation. This is an energy company based in Pennsylvania. This company does not pay a lot, but its share price is pretty reasonable. One share of this company is equivalent to $27.11, and it pays a dividend of 3.32%. Again, you will not be making money because if you do a simple math, it comes down to a 0.23 USD dividend per share. Somebody needs to tell these guys that they are literally paying nothing. Easterly Government Properties Incorporation, DEA. DEA is also a real estate company, but it is a Washington-based company that mainly focuses on the acquisition and redistribution for development and management of the class. A commercial land that is leased to the government of the US. Right now, its share price is pretty reasonable, which is $15.81 USD, and it pays a yearly dividend of 6.70%. Depending on how many shares you own, you can make a whole bunch of money. Care Trust, REIT, CTRE. This is the last item on our list. This company is also in the business of real estate, but in a different form. It first acquires and then leases senior housing and healthcare land throughout the US. One share cost $18.30, bringing you a 6.07% yearly dividend. That comes to 0.27 USD on a quarterly basis. The good thing is that the dividend payout has grown by 9.3% annually. So, chances are good here. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What are your thoughts on this? Get involved and let us know in the comment section down below what you think about today's video. If you liked this video and found it informative, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos like these, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you have a great day today, and we'll see you in the next video.